Hi boys and girls, I'm author and storyteller Loekie Morales. I was born and raised in Curaçao and I have lived for years in the Netherlands and on the beautiful island of Sint Maarten. Since I was a child, I loved to write. I still love making up stories and telling them to children. Which one of you have read one or more of my books? Come with me and I'll bring you to my world of books which you can borrow from the library or buy them in bookstores. Freckled Bunch and Tropical Shelter were my first books. This is a series of 40 Caribbean-based stories about the moral children. They are rascals. They are doing crazy tricks in some areas around Willemstad. Papito and the Storytelling Tree, also in the Storyboat and in Freedom Salsa. Here an old flamboyant tree tells Papito how a slave boy of his age called Kuyang endured the horrors of slavery. The Magic Wedding Cake. Oh, this is a magical story about a girl named Storiana who loves beautiful monuments. She is going to peek into one of those monuments which looks like a wedding cake, but suddenly she is sucked in there and ends up in the history of her island. Will she be able to get out of this strange time machine? Chella and the Word Woman. This is a thriller, guys. Chella is a stubborn girl. She likes to do whatever she wants. One day, she gets into big trouble when she is seduced by a strange woman. This story is so horrifying, so never ever read this one in the evening, only during daytimes. Mina Marina. To experience the adventures of the exotic mermaid Mina Marina, we have to dive into the Caribbean Sea. Mina Marina lives in the deep waters of Curaçao, but she swims in the deep seas of Venezuela to meet her special Indian merman Perucho. Together, they enter into a pact with the humans to keep the sea clean. Bull. In English, you may call this Rainbow Jumble. This is an exciting story about two friends, Bonita and Alania, and their dog, Spotty. They have lots of fun adventures together on the island of Sint Maarten. Storm. This is an exciting story about two boys, David and Tony, who are best friends. They are preparing for the coming monster hurricane Irma, which will sweep past Sint Maarten and leave deep marks behind. How did it end with the boys? Curaçao, a rich history. In this recently gift book published by the Curaçao Library for the Children's Book Week of 2020, two stories of mine are included, namely Willemstad on Fire and The Collapse of the Juliana Bridge. Most of my books are suitable for readers between the ages 7 to 13. Overseas Bloodline is written for 14 years and older. This real story is about a young woman who is going to search for her family overseas. For years, this book was on the literature list for high schools in the Netherlands. It is also published in the languages Dutch, Papiamento, and Spanish as Bloodline over Zee, Sangre te llama, and La Sangre llama. Please don't forget to read, and read. Not only to escape this corona situation, but moreover to enjoy the new fantasies from the beautiful worlds that authors create. But also to expand your horizon, your vocabulary, and your imagination. Because the more you read, the more you know. The more you know, the smarter you are.